My dear friends, thank you for being here in my channel. I pray that God bless you and give you a beautiful day full of blessings, guidance, and protection in Jesus' name. I would like to talk about my anxiety, my life story, which wasn't that great, too many struggles I faced through my life, and if my anxiety was triggered by that. I don't know, I was just told by a professional that my anxiety was triggered by my childhood trauma. But taking apart my childhood trauma, I really had really difficult moments in my life as an adult. And I believe myself that everything was connected until there was explosion of panic attacks and less pleasant moments. Living with anxiety is not easy, it's horrible, and if you face this, I know what you feel. And what I want to talk today about is how is it living with your family and pretend pretend that you are okay, because when we go through things that nobody can understand around you, they don't understand, you fake kind of your personality in a way that you don't want them to know what's going through your mind, you don't want them to think you're going mad. And yeah, faking was something that was like a defense mechanism that I had. I didn't want them to know what I feel. But unfortunately my son witnessed some panic attacks because he was just next to me, so I couldn't avoid it. But apart from that, I tried to hide as much as I could, because first of all I didn't want them to worry, and secondly they wouldn't understand because they don't go through the same thing. And talking to you right now is making me feel even better, because perhaps you've been through the same. No matter why you're watching my video, it's about anxiety, and it's making me feel more relieved that I'm trying to build a community here that can understand my feelings, that my life story relates to you, and is life-changing. So right now my anxiety is not severe. That was years ago. But I know it can come back, and I know I'm not the same person anymore. I know what triggers me after learning that there's things that triggers our panic attacks, so I avoid that. I try to have a healthy lifestyle. It doesn't help the fact that I was diagnosed with IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome. It means there's a bunch of things I cannot eat: no gluten, no dairy, no some kind of fruits, things that can also trigger my gut as an effect in my anxiety too. So I'm trying to control as well what I eat, even though it's hard because I like to eat. As you can see, I'm not the slimmest person. and I go to events, family events, there's always cakes and stuff that it's hard to resist. So I tend to be a bad girl in that way. And then I feel bad afterwards that I should not eat this or that's going to trigger my anxiety. So I think underlying anxiety, there's all the problems, and everybody's got their own issues. I don't think, to me, my case was just childhood trauma. It wasn't just the difficulties and problems that I faced in life. To me is all connected. So this is my story. You might have other things going on in your life which can trigger your anxiety. So bear in mind that you have to learn how to read your body and find the triggers and find solutions. I wrote an ebook, digital ebook, that you can know about how handmade jewelry helped me overcome anxiety, which shifted my negative mind to positive, and who knows, it may help you. You can download it and share with somebody that's struggling with anxiety and is crafty like me, and find a way to shift the negative thoughts, because it's not good. It's not good being negative. It kind of runs in my family as well, anxiety, depression, and that also doesn't help. So yes, surround yourself with positive things, daily prayer. So I'm so thankful, and I can repeat that in my old videos. I'm really grateful that God walked with me through these moments, because I never thought that I could be free in one day, and I am. I am not 100%, free, in a way that I'm getting old as well. So we are more sensitive to these kind of mental health issues, and especially when I'm over 40s, hormones start changing, and and the ladies that are already on menopause, they know as well, anxiety. There's more chance to get anxiety. So please find a way where you can make things easy for you, bringing positive things to your life. And I mean, it's up to you. You like to express to your family or friends what you feel, and I used to hide that, because it's hard. It's hard to make somebody understand what you're going through. Yeah, I used to fake that I'm feeling okay when I'm not, but this is how we are, in general. We don't like to worry about our family with our problems. And I tried to avoid, passing to my son my anxieties, which is hard to avoid. And actually, my son, there was a time he was also scared of things because of me, because he used to see me not doing it. In other occasions, I didn't want to do some things because I'm afraid, and I let them do. And I was to feel bad because I couldn't participate. One example was one day in the park. My son wanted to go in a paddling boat. I was scared. I was scared to be in the boat because the first thing that came to my mind was, what if I have a panic attack? I'm going to feel trapped and I can't escape. Well, I can swim, but I can't escape. So on that particular day, I didn't want to participate in these activities. So he went on the boat, and I just watched from far, and he enjoyed, I know, but it breaks my heart that I wasn't there next to him. And many things must have crossed his mind about why my mom is not with me here, why she's acting weird, but I tried to put a face that would just smile. But I wasn't okay. And it took time to be where I am today. It took a lot of search, trials. I tried so many things, but I always put my faith in the first place, hoping that God would send help to me. Sometimes God allows us to go through things like this because He wants to shape us, to mold us. He got a plan, so we don't know, we don't understand. There's things that only God in His will can reveal to us. And who knows, maybe I went through my worst moments so I can share this today to help somebody, even if it's just one soul out there that can take these words as encouragement, that you're not alone and everything is going to be okay. You're going to be okay like I am right now, or even better. We also still have ups and downs, but it's natural when we live in a world with too many disasters, too many worries. The economy is terrible. Many may face financial problems. So it's so many things to go around, and we don't have the time for ourselves to relax. And it's very difficult these days to find peace. So try find something that you like to do. I try to do things that I enjoy. Now I start my YouTube channel less than a year, so I'm really enjoying. I just try to get the time to, record and post. I like to do my handmade jewelry. So these things that I had in my daily life is being very helpful, and my life is such transformed right now mentally. So if you're interested to know more about anxiety, I wrote some other books. I created some journals, because there's phases in your life that are not so good. So when your anxiety is quite severe, the reason I created this journal, it's called Thorny Thoughts Journal, and the picture is cactus. So to represent that we have really bad moments and we need to open up. We can't keep inside ourselves because it's not good. So one of these journals was created thinking about those moments that we have to open up and express what's not good that is going in through our minds. There is phases in our life that are not so bad. So I created this gratitude journal just to be grateful of our everyday, for little things that we find with meaning, the air that we breathe, the sunshine, things like that you can also write down in a journal. So that's why I created this one. My journals, they have meanings about my life story, and because I love the beach, I love collect things in the beach. I created with shells and like more beach theme. Also, I created another journal. By the way, my journals are plain. You write down your feelings, your life story, whatever you want, your prayers, anything. You're free. You've got a journal, you're free to write down whatever comes to your mind. This one I created, it's called Fungi and Feelings. Write down your good and bad feelings. Open up to yourself. It's like open up to a friend. In fact, you should think that you are your best friend. You study yourself, you study your body, you talk to yourself, and because you have to know yourself better than anyone else, because it's you that needs healing. And don't forget to write down the prayers, because put God in first place. And I'm so grateful that I follow a living God, and everything that I write, that I like to do, is all based in faith, gratitude, and prayer. So thank you for being here. Your presence means a lot to me. Be blessed. I pray for healing for you, and hope you'd like to see me again. Subscribe, and ciao.